Hello there, Whipper here, and once again, welcome back to another mod showcase. And by the way, guys, if we can shoot for 300 likes for this awesome mod, and that was a very good pun, anyway, for this awesome mod, that would be amazing. Anyway, pretty much what this mod does, and it is the perfect mod for me because it adds a load of new varieties of sheep into the game called ore sheep. And pretty much what these sheep do is instead of growing wool on their backs, they grow ore blocks, and you can harvest them with a pickaxe like mining blocks, and then they regenerate their ores on their backs when they eat the ore that their variety says they are, if that makes any sense. And it's just really awesome. Yeah, that was another pun as well. Pretty much how this works is, instead of finding these naturally, because they don't spawn naturally, you have to actually find a normal sheep and convert it using splash potions of weakness and diamonds into a specialized ore sheep. And then it just becomes a default stone ore sheep, and I'll just show you how this works now. So over here we have a sheep. Hello there, sheep. I'll call it Barbara or something like that. I don't know. I'm just going to splash it with a splash potion of weakness, like so, and then feed it a diamond. And no, I just got myself, didn't I? I wish I could turn myself into an ore sheep. That would be pretty amazing. But as you can see, it's changed appearance. It's now got a stone texture, and now it's instantly eating iron. And look at that. That's a perfect demonstration. So pretty much how this works is you convert the sheep into an ore sheep, and then the first ore that it eats after it's been converted, it becomes its type of ore sheep. So now we've got an iron ore sheep, and it just looks really ridiculous. We've now got an iron ore block that seems to be walking and has the appearance of a sheep. It's just really cool. So next up, I'm going to be showing you all of the different types of ore sheep and how you can actually harvest the ores that they grow on their backs. So pretty much how this works is, it's just like using shears on a normal sheep, but in this case you just use a pickaxe. And the variety of pickaxe doesn't matter at all, so you don't actually have to correlate the kind of pickaxe with the ore you're mining. Well, mining off the back of a sheep, which just sounds ridiculous, but it's true. You're mining sheep. Yes, sheep mining. But pretty much that means you can use a wooden pickaxe to harvest diamond ore off the back of a diamond sheep, and I'll show you an example of that later. But just as an example now, I've got some coal sheep in front of me, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply right click on the sheep to harvest the coal off its back. And it's going to drop the ore block, so you can see there, in there somewhere is a coal ore block. I think I've just picked it up. There it is. Yes, and that's how this mod works. But now let's just move on to the next one, which is the iron ore sheep. As you can see here, we've got two which have grown some iron ore, and this third one hasn't. And it'll only regrow its iron ore when it actually eats an iron ore block. But anyway, let's just move on to the next one. Oh, I forgot to harvest this. So can I do it with a wooden pickaxe? Yes, I can. Look at that. So you can see I normally wouldn't be able to mine iron ore with a wooden pickaxe, but in this case I can. But then next up we've got the lapis one, and the same goes for this. But instead of it dropping lapis like items, it actually drops the lapis ore block. So you probably weren't expecting that. Normally when you mine lapis, you just get the lapis, you don't get the ore block. But in this case, because it's coming off a sheep, you actually have to put it in a furnace to actually obtain the lapis from it. But then after that, we've got the gold sheep, and again, you can harvest this, and we've got some lovely gold ore blocks there. But then next up, we have the diamond ore sheep, and one of these has lost its diamond. I must have harvested it earlier. But pretty much how this works is you just right click again, and as you can see there, instead of getting diamonds, I've got the diamond ore block itself. And again, you have to put this in a furnace and smelt it before you can actually obtain the diamond itself. So yeah, and then we've got the emerald ones, which again drop the ore. And I can't pick up that block because it's in the center, but oh well, you see what I mean. And then we've got the redstone one, which again drops the ore block. And I haven't actually tried putting this in a furnace. I'm not sure whether you get like just one redstone dust or 6 when you smelt a redstone ore block, but I don't know. You can test that out in your own time. And we've also got quartz, like so. And then finally, this is just a demonstration that these ore sheep only work with default ores. So this is a sapphire ore block from the Biomes of Plenty mod, and as you can see, these sheep are not eating it, and that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping this mod would be supported by other mods, like you could have like completely weird ores like a uranium ore sheep. That would just be ridiculous, but sadly that's not the case. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for all of the sheep. But now I need to show you how you can actually breed these sheep, because I haven't shown you that yet. So here we've got 2 sheep, and if I feed these sheep an ore, let's go for, I don't know, lapis. Let's make some lapis sheep, like so. If I just feed them an ore block, then they'll do some hokey pokey, if you know what I mean. And now we've got a baby sheep. Yes, look at that. So that's how you can breed these sheep, and that's pretty much how it works. Now another thing I need to show you is if you're in creative mode and you have yourself an ore sheep, so I'm just going to make one now, so I'm just going to splash a potion of weakness on it and feed it a diamond, you can actually convert the sheep directly into any type you want just by right clicking with an ore. like so. And I showed you a demonstration of that earlier when I was showing the breeding. If I was in survival mode, these sheep would not have changed variety. They'd have stayed stone ore sheep. But if you're in creative, it actually changes the type of the ore sheep to be whatever you right-click on it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. But there is one final experiment I really want to do, and that's why I've got this pit of doom down here. Because I thought these would be really cool to use as automated mining machines. Did you get that? Automated? Oh, there's so many bad puns today. We've got awesome and automated. Anything else? I can't think of any off the top of my head. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn loads of ore sheep in this pit and see how quickly we can mine down to bedrock. That's the idea anyway. I'm not actually sure if this is going to work because I haven't tested it yet. But I've tried to make sure that they're only going to dig down by filling in the walls with just dirt, because they won't mine dirt. They'll only mine blocks. And yeah, let's just go ahead with this. So I'm going to spawn down tons of sheep like so. Yep, loads of sheep. I'm spawning some babies by accident. I'll just spawn them off the wall here, so that way I don't get any baby sheep. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to splash loads of weakness potions all over them and feed them loads of diamonds. We need to convert all of the sheep. Come on. Yes. And are they actually mining anything? It doesn't seem like much is going on here. Okay, I think there are some blocks that are starting to get mined, but it's not really as amazing as I thought it would be. They're not really going very quickly. So we need to just use the spawn eggs, I think, now. Let's just spawn down tons of sheep. Yes, I don't care anymore. Oh, my FPS is dipping like crazy. I think it's all of these sheep. It just can't cope with the awesomeness. Oh, another one. But look at this. There's just like a massive pile of sheep here, and nothing seems to be mined. What is going on here? Okay, there seems to be some holes that are appearing, but I can't see them because there's just a massive pile of sheep in the way. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to deem this experiment a bit of a fail because it's not really as efficient as I was hoping. And I think you might need like 1,000 sheep before it actually gets useful. Maybe if I actually start shearing them, it's going to help. So let's just shear them and see if they mine quicker because I've sheared them. Oh, my FPS, it's awful. Oh, wait, what's going on down here? Wow, there's a massive hole full of sheep. Oh, wow. They've all fallen down this hole and are now just mining one block. Actually, that's a cool idea. Maybe if I spawn loads of them in one hole, then that way they're more likely to... Actually, I should probably be spawning the ore sheep instead of just normal sheep. Maybe they'll be able to mine down quicker if I do this. Yep, loads and loads and loads of sheep. Oh, they're getting calmed because they're falling. Right, let's watch. Wow, that's just like a massive mesh of sheep. Yes, look at them. They're mining down. Wow. So yes, you can use these sheep as automated mining machines. That looks ridiculous. There's just a massive different coloured kinds of sheep, and they're just digging down, and eventually they'll get to bedrock or something. And I'm not sure if they can actually mine bedrock. I'm presuming they can't. And actually, that reminds me of something. I'm just going to fly up here and show you all of the different blocks that these sheep are able to mine. So they're able to mine stone stairs, cobblestone stairs that is, and then cobblestone and moss cobblestone, as well as stone slabs and cobblestone slabs, gravel, walls, and netherrack, as well as buttons and pressure plates. So the sheep can eat all of these different items, along with all of the different ores as well. And now that ore block has completely disappeared. Well done, sheep. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys, for this mod. As you can see, these sheep are not the best mining tools. They're not really that efficient, and they all get trapped in one hole. And wow, these guys have got down deep. Look at this. What level are we at now? We're at Y10. Oh dear. Oh, poor sheep. They're now trapped in that hole eternally. They can't ever get out. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. This is the Ore Sheep mod, and if you've enjoyed this mod showcase, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll be seeing you next time.